This is Larry Zbyszko, straight from Larry Land, responding to your Cameo request. And I believe you had a couple interesting questions. I was in the UK for one tour with WCW, and it was an interesting memory. I had a great memory of seeing Big Ben, and one thing I wanted to see, I got to see was the crown jewels. I wanted went to some museum and saw all the knight's armor and all that, and was kind of surprised in some of the castles on how small the steps and things, hallways were put together. It was a fascinating place. People were great, and the one thing I really wanted to see was Stonehenge. Never got a chance to see it though. Our schedule just didn't allow for the time to go see Stonehenge. And the two funny things that are funny now, because I didn't get killed, but I almost got killed twice in the UK because I'd leave the hotel and across the street was a pub with fish and chips and stuff, and I'd go across the street, but I'd look on the street, no cars were coming, take a step off the curb, beep beep, and I dove off, for my life back to the sidewalk because the car was coming from the opposite side. People drive on the opposite side of the road. And you'd think after the first time I would have learned, but no, that didn't happen. So the next day, I did it again. Walked out, was going to go to the fish and chips place, stepped across the street, looked, no one coming, beep, beep, dove again to save my life back onto cement. And then I learned, okay, to drive on the other side of the road here. I could never drive in England, I get killed. In the lobby of the hotel, I met an old movie star named Van Johnson. I was a little kid and probably before your time. But the UK was a good place and a tough place for wrestlers. There's a place called Wigan. Wigan, England had a slogan. If you're a biggin, you came from Wigan. And I met Carl Gotch, who was from there, was trained by an old guy who trained him named John Foley in Vancouver, who was from Wigan, England. And the UK wrestlers were tough guys. I mean, I had a hell of a little feud with Lord Steven Regal in WCW when he came over from England. He was a great character, but he was a wrestler's wrestler, and I really enjoyed being in the ring with him, even though it was not easy. But it was good memories and a good time. I know you asked a question about Bobby Heenan and how it was working. Bobby was great. He was like a constant comedy show. We used to like just want to take him in trips with us and not even charge him trans just so he'd ride with us to the towns because he was just so funny. And working with him in WCW, they'd all be, running berserk with meetings and stuff. And me and Bobby would be out back just walking and talking, having a good old time because everything we did with the broadcasting was an ad lib job. We just called what we saw. I did the first hour, and then when Bobby came out to do the second hour of Nitro, I took off and left and went to the casino or back to the room or someplace. But it was a good time, and the wrestlers from the UK are tough. In fact, they still have NXT over there, and I don't know what's going on with Wigan anymore, but Wigan was a classic place where tough guys came out. I remember Billy Robinson was a tough son of a gun in the AWA. He was a classic character. But the one thing I wanted to see and never got a chance to was Stonehenge. Damn it. But if I ever get back to the UK, I'm going to make sure I get to see that. I think that's a classic. And I hope I answered everything you wanted to know. And if you ever need anything, let me know. You can contact the Cameo guy. I'm not a good computer guy, so I hope this I hope this works out and you get it. But from Larry Land, thank you very much, Adam, for the request, and I hope all your dreams come true too.